and Paul Mariner have both come solidly through 3 league games since their long-term injuries, and Franz Tyson is only a week away from consideration to add his contribution to the chase for the championship. Paul Cooper's returning goal represents the only change from the side that beat Manchester United on Tuesday. But John Walk, scorer of both goals in that win, had to reassure himself about a damaged knee an hour before the kick-off before deciding to play. Bobby McDonald on the left is given the task of marking Eric Gates man for man as Manchester City look to contain Ipswich tactically. Kevin Bond will play as a genuine sweeper, with marking jobs also for Ray Ranson and Tommy Caton. Caton, who would have been allowed to rest a knee injury but for Nicky Reed's suspension. Trevor Francis, who had an outstanding game in the midweek win at West Bromwich Albion, will operate as he did then from deeper positions, and City will start the game without a recognised central striker. Another page about to be written in the story of this year's pursuit of the league title, with Ipswich Town wearing white shirts this afternoon, attacking the goal to the right in the first half on a pitch which has consumed 36,000 gallons of water this morning and is looking in lush condition. Back from Asa Hartford. Today's referee, Ron Bridges from Deeside. Ipswich's home form has been good recently, 3 successive home wins, but away from home they've won only 1 of their last 7. Here's Francis. John Ryan making the run, and Cooper has allowed the luxury of a fumble. Was driven in firmly by Ryan after Francis had combined with him. Cooper, back after injury, saw it bounce away and then claimed it. Gates and McDonald, and the marker guilty of the foul. Butcher then to take the free kick. Mariner climbs well. Donald only returns it to Mariner. This is Mills. And as Burley goes outside him, he's got space to play in the cross. Caton had to stretch. Now Power. And Osman missed the ball. And made fairly fearsome contact with Power, for which Russell Osman is going to get a severe talking to. Whether Mr. Bridges actually recorded the name. Easily read by Arnold Muren. It was Ranson who telegraphed his intentions. Butcher, McDonald is allowed to go on, and this is Francis with a chance perhaps to use his pace. In comes Reeves. Making sufficient contact, Kevin Reeves, from Francis's cross. Mills. Burley. Here's Gates, and now Brazil. And Corrigan saving on his near post. Francis again in this deeper role. Reeves. Turned back by Burley. Now Gates. And McDonald had left him, and he picks out Brazil. Now can he get past Caton? Caton tackling with his stronger foot on his left side. Rescued Manchester City from the danger of Alan Brazil. Brazil has drawn Bond across. Here's Mills, and that was late by Kevin Bond, and the notebook is out. Kevin Bond's name is recorded. And Ipswich have a free kick in a situation with some potential. Butcher making his run, Mariner coming in behind him. And it's a goal kick. It's Kevin Bond, of all people, who was furthest forward for City. Osman. Again, City retreat. Burley. Space for Mills. Murin going as a decoy. Now McCall. This is Brazil. He finds a way past Ranson and McDonald. Still away from the immediate danger area. And it's finally hit by Gates. It might even have struck Brazil. Driven back by Murin. Bobby McDonald is just picking himself up on the edge of the area, playing Ipswich onside. Murin, Gates. Here's Hartford. The sort of service that Francis appreciates, but there's only Reeves in the middle, and it struck deep towards him. It was aimed for power. City are rather back where they started. Ranson. And a poor cross, easily dealt with by Butcher. Caton can turn. Hartford. Power with Butcher. Reeves. Given away by Caton. Here's Brazil, and it ran for him. And has he lost Caton? No. He threw himself to block the shot to redeem his earlier error when he gave the ball away. This is Murin. No foul by Ryan, but Ipswich have it back with McCall. Osman. City again happy to trade space. But Mills finding Brazil. And still Brazil. Splendid goal. Minutes. Alan Brazil gives Ipswich the lead. City backed off to their own cost. They allowed Mills to come forward, pick out Brazil, and he shielded it initially so cleverly, worked the angle for the shot, and threaded it past Corrigan. Ryan. Breaks down for City again. Down between Ryan and Power. Gates. This is Burley. Mills, time to pick out his pass. Brazil will turn and twist if he can. Gates. This is Walk. Francis showing the urgency. City need, and Kinsey, and Walk must be booked for that. That really was late. and cynically delivered by John Walk. The type of foul that will continue to happen in football while the punishment is only a caution. Kinsey. Mills didn't control, but won the goal kick off Hartford. As the half-time whistle goes, it's Manchester City 0, Ipswich 1. Manchester City then get the second half underway, trailing by 1-0. Ipswich will recall that they lost 7 of their last 10 league games in a crowded fixture programme last season. Now they have more singularity of purpose. Walk and Kinsey involved again together right at the start of the second half. Manchester City have to track back quickly. Look at the space here for Mills. Brazil trying to stay onside, and Brazil and Mariner a whisker away from a second goal. City again caught without the left back, and Mills able to drill it in. Donald has power to his left, and Francis through the middle, and Reeves. It falls for Reeves, and Cooper, the first real save he's had to make. 10 minutes into the second half. Francis, and then Reeves. And Cooper puts it behind. Francis plays the corner short. And then turns in the cross. Osman up above McDonald. Kinsey. Goal kick. Manchester City certainly trying to raise the tempo at the start of this second half. And in doing so, at times leaving gaping holes at the back. Ipswich have just the type of players to exploit. Osman. And here's Brazil. Walk and Mariner in the middle. This is Mariner. Looks for help. Brazil. And now McCall. City struggling to get a tackle in. And it wouldn't quite reach Walk for Ipswich, because Paul Power was there first. Corrigan hesitated, went back onto his line, allowing Caton to make the header. Walk, and a fine save from Corrigan. Well, Joe Corrigan must be wondering whether he'll be in England's goal on Tuesday night. Form like that makes him a realistic challenger to Ray Clements and Peter Shilton. Muren. Burley off on a run. Muren with a pass of some 50 yards picks him out. Burley looks for Brazil. Caton read it. And here's Reeves. Ryan, who's shown plenty of energy, going outside him, trying to drag the defenders away. Reeves settles for another corner. He wanted to play it short and saw that no one had reacted until Francis came. Here's Power. Hartford. Wouldn't reach Reeves for City, away from Mills. Certainly Ipswich have dealt with the high balls that have been played in convincing fashion. City's better route was surely to play it into feet as they tried to do there. But Walk stops Francis. Butcher up above Bond, no foul. Brazil. Linking up again with Mills. Now Power. Francis. Thought about trying one, decided it would have been too ambitious. Some bit of ambition or inspiration that Manchester City need now. Kinsey unable to provide it. Steve McCall denying Steve Kinsey. Andy May is the Manchester City substitute. Mills. Burley. Gates and Corrigan in the way again. Back from Burley and Corrigan in trouble, but the whistle has gone. A foul by Mariner. Joe Corrigan keeping City in the match. Ray Ranson goes off. 18-year-old Andy May, who a year ago made his league debut, oddly enough, against Ipswich. Bond. Now Kinsey. Possibilities here for City. Kinsey has Francis to his right. If the pass was released at the right time, and it was never released at all, and Francis is angry because a touch from Steve Kinsey to his right, and it would have been Manchester City's best opening of the match, falling to their most potent striker. Brazil. And Mariner had come in just too far. And Brazil's cross was just too long, depending on your point of view. Gates. This is Burley. Burley timing his run cleverly, but towing the shot across the goal. City's predicament really caused by their precarious financial position, but they're in trouble again, and Brazil can't get past Corrigan. And the goalkeeper has always been such an asset for this club. But with Manchester City having a tentative end to the season, Joe Corrigan's quality has been even more recognisable. Reeves. Slung in by Power. Hartford! Yes! And well may Ipswich look surprised and frustrated. An equaliser from an unexpected source. Power's early cross. And Hartford's header in off the post. Minutes left, and Ipswich so badly in need of 3 points here, and moving, it seems, so serenely towards them, now have a fight on their hands. Ipswich, who've had plenty of chances in this second half to make the game safe. And McDonald fires wide. And the challengers for the First Division Championship will perhaps rue a relaxed approach in the second half, or will they? Gates brought down by Corrigan, a clear penalty. Corrigan left exposed again, and this time he got the man and not the ball. Corrigan goes through the protests. Corrigan protesting that he went for the ball, but he certainly got the man. So John Walk. To restore Ipswich's lead. And he blasts it wide. John Walk, who missed against Tottenham a fortnight ago, misses again at a crucial moment. John Walk, who's taken so many penalties for Ipswich over the past few seasons, that his technique is well known. Maybe it was a change of mind, a change of sides. So Tommy Parkin will play the last 5 minutes in place of McMills. Handball by Parkin. A gesture of dissent by George Burley, which will see his name taken. Threw the ball down in disgust. Another indication of the frustrations that Ipswich are now feeling. So much in control for so long, but the one-goal lead was never extended and was always vulnerable. May. And City only have Kevin Bond back, and Ipswich have Mariner and Brazil forward. Certainly themselves looking for the extra points, which might let Ipswich in again. Parkin, one substitute to the other. Andy May's diving header. Burley finding Reeves an obdurate opponent. Off on a run. Came off Osman. Burley. Brazil. Gives it straight to McDonald. Hartford. Francis charging through the middle. This is Reeves. Osman clearly let it run because he felt it was his throw. I have a certain amount of sympathy with him for that. But the throw was given to City. Kinsey. extra time added on for injuries. Cooper's concern is firstly to make the catch and then to try and get Ipswich forward again, but it's come too late. And two Scotsmen, the central figures in this second half. Asa Hartford with an equaliser for Manchester City to the first half goal from Alan Brazil, and John Walk, who missed the penalty that could be so crucial in the final analysis at the end of the season. So the players go off here at Main Road, and the final score is Manchester City 1, Ipswich Town 1.
Bobby, do you feel that you really squandered 2 points there?
Oh yes, I think Man City would be happy to pick up one. It's two we've let slip. I think we were comfortably winning 1-0. I really couldn't see their forward play bringing about a result for them. I thought we were in control of all of their front scene, and we were waltzing at the time, I thought, on a 1-0 lead. And it's never enough. I mean, we're guilty really of punishing and getting the second goal. Not punishing them, I should say, and not getting the second goal when we had some very good opportunities to do so, I thought. I mean, on chances created there, we could have scored certainly 2, 3 or 4 goals there this afternoon and didn't, and as a result we've lost the 2 vital points. I mean, I don't blame Walk for missing the penalty. Penalties are nerve-wracking scenes, and if you score, you're heroes, and if you miss, you know, you're the villain.
John, was the penalty a moment when nerves just got the better of you?
No, not really. I think it was a moment of changing your mind, you know. I was going to put it to the goalkeeper's right, and Kevin Bond actually went up to the ball before I took it and pointed to the goalkeeper's right. And that put me off a little bit, and I changed my mind, and if you change your mind, you'll not score.
That really is fatal, isn't it, in that position?
Especially at penalty kicks. You know, I've took a lot of penalty kicks, and if you do change your mind, you usually miss, and that's what happened.